take a look at this tree right here. If you see, some of the branches have been cut off towards the bottom part of the tree just before you hit the roots. And also, if you look towards the top part of the tree as well, some of the branches have been cut off, but that doesn't stop the tree from growing. The tree is still flourishing irrespective of the cutoffs that you may have experienced. As you took a look at that tree, you discovered that some of the branches were cut off, but the tree was still standing. And as long as the tree is still standing, it means that it's still thriving. It's not just surviving, it's thriving because the branches are still, other branches are still spreading. And that's how we need to look at our lives when we go through life's roller coaster rides. There are some parts of us that may feel like being cut off, being hurt, being broken, but that doesn't mean that we're not giving another shot at life when God gives us the life and breath to still keep going. And as you looked at that tree, you have to remind yourself every single day, it looks like things are being cut off. Those are obstacles that are supposed to stop you from flourishing. But irrespective of those obstacles, you have the power to turn them into stepping stones. And as long as you're doing the work to turn them into stepping stones, finding your inner strengths, discovering who you are and evolving, you will honestly come to understand that there is so much ahead of you. And you've got the greatness in you, because the greatness of that tree wasn't determined by the branches that went off. Were cut off. The greatness of that tree was determined by the roots that it grounded itself in the ground, and how tall it's still growing and still spreading other branches of itself. There's so many parts of us that we're yet to discover, and every single thing that we call an obstacle, everything we label as obstacles, are opportunities for us to really dive deep within ourselves and discover the strengths that we have. Take a peek at that tree again and ask yourself, if I am like this tree, going through all these obstacles in life, and I'm still granted life and breath every single day, which is another opportunity to start over, because yesterday is gone. It's history. Today is the only moment that I have. What am I going to do with it? I cannot answer that question for you. You have to dig within yourself and look at where you are in this moment. What are you going to do to turn things around? Because you have the power to own in every single thing that you're going through and realize that they are not obstacles. They're stepping stones towards your greatness, like the tree. Nothing can stop you from flourishing as long as you're still granted life and breath. Nothing can stop you from evolving as long as you're still granted life and breath. Nothing can stop you from discovering yourself as long as you're still granted life and breath. The only thing that can stop you is if you allow the negative mindset to hold you back. So today I want to challenge you to take a look deep within yourself and ask yourself, what are you going to do with every single opportunity that is brought towards you this day? What you thought were obstacles held the power to you stepping into your greatness. Find the gifts in your life, find the gifts in your hand, and begin to turn things around for your own good, so that when you realize that it's not about the cut off branches, it's about the branches that are still growing, it's about the roots that are still deep within the ground, the foundation of your life, then you can gain an awakening and begin to step towards your greatness and growth as long as you're still here. You're standing, you're not falling. You're rising, and you cannot afford to give up on yourself as long as God is still giving you life and breath. Go make your greatness happen. Your best version is yet to come.